Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another video. You're gonna have to excuse the heater being on. It's freezing and normally I don't turn it on, but no, it's freezing and it's raining. So definitely keeping that on. I don't like being cold. But let us talk about the Storm Collectibles Goro from Mortal Kombat X, as I'm in love with this. It's a huge improvement over the previous release, and also it looks fantastic. But more importantly, it's a huge improvement over the first release. While I like the first one, this one points out some things that are very important, like having proper ankle pivot, smoother joints, just a better mobility of accessories and look. It really does the job for me. Now, if you're a Mortal Kombat fan, some of you don't like certain renditions. I'm gonna be honest, you could do things like get soft goods from Max Bird or J Kai Lab. Like, there are a ton of other options, but it's really cool that we're getting different versions because there's 3 different timelines in the Mortal Kombat universe that we now know of. So yeah, lots of options. Let's talk about it. Articulation and look-wise, I really like this one, especially because I read the comics that were released by DC at the time, the Mortal Kombat X stuff, and it was really fantastic to see that rendition. I really don't see that we using a lot of that. They're not using a lot of that story arc. They're just pulling little things from that, but not a lot of it. Really wish we'd get more of that, but yeah. As you hear, with our underarms and our upper arms, we actually can get a lot of nice looks from him. I still feel like this is a great sculpt. It definitely feels more comic to me, but I like that. I like that it does. And as you can see here, hitting the T-pose will lift up our upper pecs on the upper torso, right? We got a lot of movement up there. We can technically make it a Y pose, and you'll see the soft imagery. You'll see the soft torso move up. With these arms, they're kind of in place, but they can hit a Y pose. So you can see pose-wise, we can make an X, right? We do not have a butterfly joint here for the lower arms, but we do have it for the upper arms, right? Lots of nice and beautiful movement. We are double jointed, but as usual, that musculatory system-wise is not soft plastic, so you won't get that full tilt, that full hinge and joint. And the gauntlets are all removable. So if you wanted a bare-armed Goro, you can totally get it. Show you a good example. Boom. As you can see here, same thing. Doesn't matter how you try to do it, that's how it's gonna go. But not having a gauntlet on also looks equally cool. So again, lots of displaying options. I'm hoping people do like capes and drape over parts for stuff like this. I would love it. Here we have more of our goods here on him. These actually move around really well, and there's also like a little underwear underneath. So if you wanted just him to be waistless, there's like little Goro underwear that you can use there that's also brown and matches. Same with the gauntlets. If you want to take these off by risk taking this part off, you can. I wouldn't risk it personally right now because I don't know how to get it off just yet. But one of the important things is that actual ankle pivot is there and rotates and looks good. Toe hinge, we can go back, we can go forward, we can lift our leg up still to 90 degrees. We have thigh swivel and a double jointed knee. This one also feels a lot more sturdy. As you can see here, we can square up ×4. Like, I feel like if dudes from Jujutsu Kaisen was jumping Goro, other than like Gojo, he might give most people hands, like in just a hands department, right? Your boy's strong, but he ain't so strong. So let's see if we can get him to tilt on my uneven table, right? Oh, by the way, like I said, these are movable. But yeah, Goro doesn't come with a lot. It's definitely more of a visual cool thing because he does not come with any fireball accessories, no stomping effects, no earthquake effects, things like that. Those are things I would have loved to have. So let's get into it by talking about the ton of hands that he comes with. Let's do that. So now we're going to talk about the set accessories. Let's get to it. This guy has a ton of hands and 2 extra sculpts. Our necklace can come off the head too. It's not like it's attached to the chest. I just wanted to make sure I talked about that. So as you can see, it wiggles around. We will get a yelling head sculpt. Really like this one. Squinty eyes. That's the part I'm like, whoa. I realized this guy doesn't have any eyebrows. But one more thing I forgot to mention, that our ponytail can be moved around. So that means if you want to do like a falling backwards, you can actually move the hair out of the way. And it's like that on all the heads. Then you'll actually have a grit teeth sculpt. This is when he's mad at Johnny Cage, which I'm hoping we get a Johnny Cage soon. That would be sensational. And then we get a slew of other hands. Now, I didn't want to go over all the hands because I thought they were the same, but they're actually not the same, right? So you will get 4 fists, but you actually get a set of one that is gloved up top, then not so gloved up top. So you'll get stuff like the bottom set of hands right here. These are the small action item holding hands. But then you'll also get a set for the top gloved hands. This is how you'll know the top from the bottom, because these ones have the actual wrist straps for the top of the hands. I didn't notice that before until now. Then, like I said, you'll get an extra set of open action. Then you'll get a bottom set for open action, and so forth. So for instance, you'll have these opened out flayed hands for the top set. Same will apply for the bottom. And I'm making sure I'm showing it visually for those of you that skip around the videos. Then you'll have these open action hands. Then you'll get a bottom set, right? With that being said though, now we're gonna get to the comparisons, and I will compare it with the old Goro. So let's get to it. And now for size comparison. Let us first compare to the old Goro. Let's get your boy in there, right? Oh, see, look. So as you can see, our boy is taller, thicker, browner. You already know what time it is. I feel like these proportions work way better for this new Goro. When this came out, I absolutely loved it because it was pretty much the only Goro we've ever had. And now we have something that really steps it up in terms of look, and I love it. Although this one I have really fond memories of. Don't get it twisted. But look at this. Look at that. I am, however, going to try these bands on these arms and mixing it up, see how it looks. I'll do that for the photos. So let's take you away. Then we have my main man, Kentaro, the Tiger Man. And I feel like he's more updated, so he actually looks a little bit more better in terms of more updated stuff. Again, it's really a matter of preference for some people. I am not the crazy Mortal Kombat head that I wish I was, but I'm not. So those of you that are really into Mortal Kombat, especially messing with your skins and recoloring, I'm pretty sure I'm going to hear from you guys, and that's totally fine. I would love that input. So yeah, let's take you away, and let's do Shao Kahn that just came out recently. I actually love this new Shao Kahn. Again, I really do love how these new proportions really did come out, and I love how these two look together. Then I'm going to throw Shiva in. And Shiva's of old design, not her new MK11 one. Although, actually, I've played MK11, so I actually do like that design a lot. So here we are with Shiva. I might actually make these two battle, because, you know, she wanted all the smoke with them. And then when you compare to smaller characters, yes, even smaller than Shao Kahn, we have characters like Sector here. You can see just how much bigger he is. Then you can do the tiny Liu Kang. And like I said, I really, really hope that we get a Johnny Cage soon. But which version is the question? So as you can see, I wanted to put him over there because I wanted to add more characters. But as you can see here, size is a huge difference. So it's going to look really cool. When you compare it to other lines, you'll see just as much tinier because Storm Stuff is bigger. Here we are with a Mezco Roadblock and a Marvel Legends Black Panther. And then the tiniest of scales, it's going to be SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Geats Laser Boost. Look at that. He's literally almost double the size of other figures. So with all of that being said, I truly do enjoy this nice update, especially for those of you that missed out on the first one. It kind of gives you a nice, hey, like, here we go. I got another chance. So again, I'm hoping somebody like Kai Labs does like a cool upgrade set. I'm actually really looking forward to that. So Kai, if you're watching, holler at me. I would love to collab with you on that. So please, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you found it informative. I hope you enjoyed the photos at the end. Like, that's always a plus for me. So I'm hoping it's a plus for you. So please, be good to yourself. Be good to others. Have a great day. Please, be good. Do good. Drink your water.